Yeah, look, it's unfortunate. And, me and Adam are actual friends.
Yeah.
Me and him talked about the situation and so forth. And I understand that these types of things bring a lot of attention and bring a lot of views and potentially bring some new viewers and everything else like that. But in the long term, it is problematic because it potentially could cause lawsuits. People could potentially have lost their lives or been seriously injured
I'm gonna
and
be
so
real
forth.
though, Vlad. I don't give a fuck about nobody losing their life coming playing with life.
No, I feel you.
This is
you
real
get,
talk.
There's repercussions to your actions. I'm saying, but as a business owner from the outside looking in, so for example, like, I'll tell you, recently I had Terrence Gangster Williams on my show with Lil Diesel from the Melf. They were arch enemies in New Orleans. They were literally killing, the two crews were killing each other. The last time they saw each other, Gangster got stabbed. And then, the guy that stabbed him, Diesel's brother ended up losing his leg from a shooting right afterwards. And it was, the whole thing was a disaster.
You had them together?
I got them together.
But it was understanding.
It was understanding. I flew both of them to New York. I had one of my actual active NYPD security guys there. Not retired, actually goes to work the next day. The biggest gang in America, NYPD, 30,000 deep. And I explained to everyone, I said, listen, this is not, this is not Jerry Springer. This is not no jumper. Shout out to my man Adam, but this is not that.
But listen, they knew they were coming.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a total different situation.
Everyone's coming. Everyone's being flown in. Everyone got frisked. And I had a conversation individually because I wanted them to meet on camera for the first time, on camera. And I explained to both of them that, like, I am not here for a violent moment. I want this to be calm. And if one of you act out, you will probably be arrested. I can't stop my NYPD guy from doing his job. You see what I'm saying? And what happened? A very calm, respectful conversation.
Yeah, but that's a total different situation.
I understand that.
Totally different.
I understand that. Completely different.
Totally different.
Because it was all
Snoopy
engineered.
Badazz disrespected my kids, my neighborhood, disrespected me. I had never known it. I'd never seen the man in my life. Adam asked me a few times, can we do an interview? I finally agreed to the interview.
Wait, with who?
Snoopy Badazz.
Oh, Snoopy Badazz, okay.
I finally agreed to the interview.
Okay.
My homies want to get him, I want to get him. But I agreed to the interview. Not only that, it's other people he didn't disrespect it who knew he was coming to interview, who know where the building is. I told Adam, it's cool, let's interview. When he got there, I made sure nobody came up there, made sure there wasn't no issues with my team or his team, and I sat down for 2.5 hours and conducted an interview. It's totally different when it's an understanding of what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Now, he'd have came up there and we got him in there and then I flip out on him, I'm in straight violation because, Wack, if you know it's that type of problem, you could have just told me and we'd have kept him away from the building. I respect the building, but when I walk out of that building, right, the church, the courtroom, McDonald's, Popeye's Chicken, No Jumper, Vlad, Power 106, you know what all these things have in common? When I walk outside that building, I'm back in the streets. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I'm never forgetting that, right? I'm never forgetting that. Prior to me doing business with Adam, we watched that building. For other reasons, it's real talk. We've sat on the building, doing homework, just in case. Right? Everybody ain't here, out here, we ain't all rappers. Game. Story. That night was ran by Headliner Mike, my friend who runs Live, right? That night that thing happened with Stitches. Game we contracted to be here. We're in the middle of the street. Game didn't tell me, Wack, get him. I'm in front of Game. What do you want me to do? Move out the way? I'm sorry, YouTube land, and the rest of you people who sit in front of a mirror while you listen to a DMX, a Tupac song, or NBA Youngboy song, and try to brainwash yourself to be that. Some of us are really that. We don't have to be told what to do when it come time to do it. Game didn't say, hey, Wack, dude's walking up on me, do something about it. Game would tell you itself. He had no idea what I was gonna do. But in this situation, I'm no longer Game's employee. I'm not your manager. This my little homeboy, right? And I got an obligation when something in front of me is a threat to that, right? Period, by my politic, right? So everybody's like, when you got an understanding of what's around you and the pecking order of what it is, like, bro, things are gonna happen just because that's the way it happens, right? I'm sorry, but that building, they pulled up on, that's a dangerous, a lot of people run a dangerous situation when you're doing lives. I've told Brick Baby this, yo, bro, chill out on some of the things you saying about locals. Cause you know what the live's telling them? What the live telling them, Vlad?
Where they are.
Where you are right now. And then you running lives for an hour and 90 minutes, 120 minutes. Now, 10, 11 o'clock in the morning, you could be damn near San Diego and make it, right? So at the end of the day, you know, it's a lot that could go on where people could question. You know, my thing is, I'm telling all, No Jumper is a very safe building. I don't know about anything that has happened in No Jumper to where people should be scared to go to No Jumper. But even if you coming up to No Jumper, I mean, at the end of the day, I don't care where you going. You got to be aware of your surroundings and what you're doing.